So I am here today chatting to Lebogang, who is the founder and owner of Amare Beauty Consulting. Did I pronounce that correct?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome, thank you. And Lebogang is our first youth entrepreneur being featured on our youth entrepreneur segment for the month of June because it is Youth Month. So I am so excited to be chatting to Lebogang the next couple of minutes about her business and her journey as an entrepreneur. So tell me, Lebogang, tell me a bit about yourself and a bit about your business.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, Rucien. My name is Lebogang Ndhlovu and I am 23. I am from Johannesburg, Soweto, and I am the founder of Amare Beauty Consulting, which is an image and beauty business based in Soweto, where we offer image consulting services and your beauty therapy services like your nails, your facial treatments, massages, etc.
That sounds amazing. And I just want to find out a bit by you, like what sparked this idea? Why did you decide to perhaps maybe to start your own business, or why did you decide to start this type of business specifically?
I think for me, being in the beauty industry was a calling more than anything else. Because when I was in matric, I knew that I wanted to go into business, but I wasn't sure what kind of business I wanted to go into. The beauty industry, I did think about it, but I was like, I'm not so sure. And then somehow 2 years later, I found myself in the beauty space. And now looking back at everything, I'm like, actually, I was always made for or called for being in the beauty industry. I still have my nail polishes from when I was 9 years old. And my mom always told me stories that I used to steal her lipsticks and apply them when I was like 5. So I think it was more of a calling. But one of the things that motivated me to start the business was the fact that being from the township, being from Soweto, we do have a lot of salons, but they don't have that experience that you get when you go to a metropolitan salon. So I wanted to bring that. I wanted to bring that experience into the township because I feel like experience is such an important thing when you walk into a shop. I mean, there are shops that I buy from just because of how they make me feel when I go in there, nothing special. And also the lack of education around the beauty therapy industry. There's a lot of um, miseducation around this. So I wanted to bring that, especially in the township, and also just to make the services a bit more affordable for the markets here in Soweto.
That's amazing, and thank you for that because it's I mean, who wouldn't want to be in that industry? Who wouldn't want to be pampered and have that experience of feeling like moving from? I almost want to say moving from the old into the new. But now, what makes your concept so unique and so different to perhaps maybe to other beauty consulting industries or other salons or beauty businesses around in perhaps maybe in your area or in the province or around the world, let's say?
I think first of all, it is youth owned, so it's very it is vibrant. That's the first thing, and then the second thing is really to, as I said, that bringing that experience, especially where we are situated. I am the only salon, like the beauty therapy salon. Others are mostly focusing on hair, actually only focusing on hair. So I'm the only one in my area that is actually bringing the full range of beauty therapy and image consulting. And I think, as I mentioned, that there's a lot of miseducation in the industry. And I think we're not getting that in the industry. You know, a lot of people have certain ideas and concepts about the beauty industry, that it's an industry for people who don't love themselves, for people who lack confidence, which is quite the opposite, you know. And there's a lot of psychology involved in beauty therapy. Like, as crazy as it may sound, we still have people that are calling me and be like, I want to get my nails done, you know. So there's a lot of psychology involved because, as the word says, beauty therapy. There's so much therapy involved in there, and there's a lot of healing to people. So I want to position myself in that way so that people understand that there's a lot of therapy and healing involved in this industry. It's not just a negative industry. So I think, yeah, that's what makes us different.
And I think education is such an important part and plays an important role, in you when you're offering your services to a specific type of clientele. I mean, when starting out your business and you have all sorts of plans for your business, I think in the year 2020, we all had plans for our businesses and what it was and that we wanted to achieve. And I think perhaps maybe nobody really knew that COVID-19 was going to hit us. And so I just would like you to share a bit on your business and how has COVID-19 impacted your business? Has it been in a positive way? Has it been in a negative way? And have you managed to try and work around COVID-19?
I think it has been twofold actually, because I was for a year and a half I was in a partnership, and then it ended last year around September. So from that time I was rebuilding myself and getting into the new year. Usually in the beauty industry, January and February are not the best months. So in March, then just when I was picking up, COVID-19 struck. So it was a bit of a frustrating period. But also, as I said, that it has been twofold. I have time now to really plan, because I had a lot of plans that I wanted to do, and I didn't really have time to sit down and really plan and try finding ways of implementing. But yeah, it has been very low, but the highs have also been high. Yeah, we'll see. I think.
And I mean, it's not only your business. I mean, every single business out there has really felt the impact of COVID-19. And so what really keeps you motivated to keep on going and to keep on producing? Because I myself, I've seen that you're still continuing with your social media posts, which is amazing. Consistency, as you might know, is very important. So what keeps you going and keep on wanting to get your business out there? What really motivates you?
I think it's the passion really, and the need that, I mean, everyone is at home right now. And as I mentioned before, that the beauty industry is very therapeutic. The name beauty, the therapy part of it, it's so important. Like on days when you feel down, just taking your makeup or washing your hair or getting it done or just putting on a bit of highlighter can just brighten up your day. So I think that aspect of knowing that you can change someone's life through your services or through your influence keeps me going. Because even when I feel down, sitting on the phone and creating like a post, it makes me feel good to know that someone might get help and feel better.
And I love that. Really, I think coming back to the reason why we started this whole youth segment is because I feel honestly that youth have the ability to impact, to add value, and to make a difference. And it's great to see that you are trying to achieve that with your business. So that is a couple of questions that I just wanted to ask you. But my last question for you is, we are in the marketing industry and running marketing campaigns and working with different brands. And so I just want to know by you, Lebogang, if you perhaps maybe have a question for me in regards to your business and when it comes to marketing. Are there any challenges that you perhaps maybe had or have? Is there something that you would like to get more information on?
Definitely, especially with like the new transition, because moving from that partnership and re-establishing myself as a brand, I've added more services from Amare Beauty Hub to Amare Beauty and Consulting. So it's a different brand. And I think the biggest challenge is finding my brand voice, because I don't want to be like an average beauty salon. I don't want people to just come in for their services and leave, but I want an impact that goes beyond that, you know. So I think the biggest challenge for me is finding my brand voice. Like, how do I establish a brand voice, and how do I make sure that I communicate it effectively to my target audience? I think that's like my biggest question, because I want to build something that is beyond me, you know. And yeah.
So I think when it comes to your brand voice, I mean, if when it comes to you as an individual, you really have a lot of passion, you really have a lot of knowledge, and I think there's an opportunity for you to bring that out from yourself and really to connect with individuals and consumers out there in the market. And I think that is one way that you are also going to differentiate yourself in the market, and it's one way, because you may mention about the education side. And I think from in terms of your positioning and how you want to put yourself out there in the market, I think the education side is a huge benefit to you that you can really use and that you can put out there. Because as we found, and as we know, that social media can be used for different purposes, and content can be created to target, perhaps maybe if you want to inform, if you want to educate, or if you want to entertain. So I think the education side from your side is really a way that you can bring that across. And I think effectively, how do you bring that across is really the question that a lot of people are asking in today's time. How do you do it effectively? And I think looking at the trends and how things have changed going forward, and even into next year and the following year, I think perhaps maybe video content might be a good option for you. Short videos, and exactly like you've been doing with your tips and some of your social media content, perhaps maybe to broaden that into video content, to speak about a bit about your products, your services, the new offerings that you have, and to make a short videos, 1 minute video, very short, not a lot of pressure on you to make or to do 5 minute or 10-minute videos. So really make it 1 minute short, straight to the point, what it is that you do, your service offerings, the impact that you want to make, the education side to it. Those are the different topics that you can really use and break down for your business, and you can then roll that out into your social media platforms. But I think definitely video might be a good option for you, or is not actually might, is a good option for you, and a great way for you to really stand out and to break through the clutter.
Thank you so much, Rucien. I'll definitely look this up. And thank you so much to Spottmedia. Like, it's always a pleasure. Like, you guys are like one company that really comes through for me personally and my business. Like, I just want to appreciate you guys and thank you for the opportunity.
No, it's only a pleasure, Lebogang. Thank you also. And like I made mention, you are doing great work. Keep it going. Times are tough, but tough people last. They do last.
Yeah.
So you just need to remain consistent. And also, I mean, this is, even though we have this youth segment, you are welcome to also reach out to me after this through any message, DM, through Instagram, WhatsApp, email. So if you do have any other questions further, you can then definitely pop me that message, and I will be glad then to answer you or to assist you to the best of my ability.
Thank you so much. I'll definitely do that.
Awesome. Are there any questions from your side, Lebogang?
No, at this point, no. You have answered this one that was bugging me.
Awesome. So thank you so much, Lebogang. It was great chatting to you. This is Lebogang, the owner of and the founder of Amare Beauty Consulting. So awesome. Thank you so much. And then we chat soon.
Thank you so much. Chat soon. Have a good one.
On your pleasure.